The Other Daughter, Chapter 6. I am the affair baby. That's right, the living, breathing reminder of every scandalous headline and whispered judgment. I scanned the room and quickly spotted my target among the guests. Andrew Williams, heir to Crest Group, 25, freshly returned from studying at England. He also happened to be the fiancé of my father's eldest daughter, Bella Baldwin. Apparently, the two families had been close for generations, with strong business ties. Andrew and Bella basically grew up together. I grabbed a cocktail from a passing tray and approached Andrew from behind, slipping into his blind spot and positioning myself by his side. He had an air of refined intelligence, polished, poised, and far too reserved to match the image of a successor. If anything, he looked more like a freshly graduated college student. At the moment, he was deep in conversation, his expression attentive as he nodded and smiled occasionally. Maybe sensing my presence, he glanced at me out of the corner of his eye and, almost instinctively, rested a hand around my waist. I let out a soft, startled "oh." He froze at the sound, quickly turning to face me. His eyes widened, and his face flushed as he pulled his arm away. I'm so sorry. I thought you were... Before he could finish, a woman stormed over, her expression thunderous. Without missing a beat, she looped her arm around his, as though claiming her territory. It was none other than Bella, my father's eldest daughter, my half-sister, and Andrew's fiancée. Until now, I'd only ever seen her in photos. I gave Andrew a casual smile. "It's fine." Then, glancing at Bella, I offered a polite nod before strolling away. Bella's lips tightened as she adjusted her burgundy Gucci wrap dress, clearly uneasy. Yes, we were wearing the same dress. I knew Bella loved Gucci, so I'd done some research, found out she had bought this exact seasonal piece, and rented the same one. Though she bought hers outright, I couldn't afford to. It cost 6 figures. Even renting it had set me back an entire month's salary, not to mention the matching heels and clutching. I'd gone all in for this. The same dress can look completely different on two people. On Bella, with her fuller figure, it was bold and striking, emphasizing her curves. On me, thanks to regular running and workouts, it highlighted a toned, slender silhouette. My waist, by comparison, was impossibly small. Bella had paired the dress with a diamond hairpin, a necklace, earrings, and a bracelet. Beautiful, but a bit overdone. I wore no jewelry at all. My loose jet black hair and red lipstick gave me a simple, natural elegance, making my skin look even fairer. Bella leaned in to whisper something to Andrew before disappearing toward the lounge. If I had to guess, she'd gone to change. Women like her didn't show up to events without a backup dress. I was helping myself to some fruit at the buffet when Andrew approached, picking up a few slices of pineapple. "I'm really sorry about earlier," he said. I turned to him with a bright smile. Honestly, being hugged by a stranger was less awkward than wearing the same dress as someone else. I tilted my head and gave him a teasing wink. Women can be so complicated, right? He laughed, his boyish smile lighting up his face. "Maybe a little," he admitted. "Anyway, it's not your fault," I added, popping a piece of fruit into my mouth. "I came over on purpose to get close to you." His face turned bright red, and he looked completely flustered. "Oh, hey, don't get the wrong idea," I interrupted with a mock scolding tone. "I'm an employee at a venture capital firm, and I heard your group has a big project in the works. I just wanted to chat." "Oh, I see." He exhaled, visibly relieved. "But that project's already been assigned to Ald Investment, one of Nova Group's subsidiaries." "Well, that works out perfectly," I replied with a mischievous grin. "I work for Elms. What do you think? Want to talk business now? Consider it a head start." "What?" He raised his eyebrows, amused. "Sure. Tomorrow morning, my office. I'll be waiting." At that moment, Bella returned, now wearing a pale pink dress. Deciding it was too soon for a direct clash with her, I made my exit. My mission was accomplished. "See you tomorrow," I said to Andrew, flashing him a confident smile. Before leaving, I picked up a glass of red wine from a nearby table and handed it to him. "This is a Bordeaux from Chateau Mouton Rothschild. It's a famous winery, but their wines can be hit or miss. Sometimes amazing, sometimes average. Personally, I don't like the coffee notes in the flavor, but paired with pineapple, it might surprise you. Andrew took the glass, pausing for a moment before calling after me. Wait, I didn't catch your name. I waved without turning back. I'll tell you tomorrow. As I exited the banquet hall, I felt someone's gaze burning into my back. I turned and spotted the man who had helped me sneak in earlier. He raised his glass to me, a knowing smile on his lips, as though he'd just enjoyed a great show. I smiled back, raised a long-distance toast in return, then set my glass on a passing tray and walked out without a second glance.